Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of October 2024. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say hello and welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I am using my Tie-Dye Tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Aquarius, with a Halloween Oracle card. Yes, we are already in spooky season. It's my favorite time of year. So I'm ready. I'm ready for fall. All right, so Aquarius, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so here's the thing. What I'm seeing already, Aquarius, is sometimes you have to get out of your own way, especially when it comes to money, because you have opportunities that you are sleeping on, right? There's opportunities, like you're literally leaving money on the table. Okay, that's what I see. You're literally leaving money on the table because you think something is too complicated, or you think it's not worth it, or you don't know how to do it, and so you are leaving money on the table. Now, that being said, the opportunities are not going anywhere, but the longer you don't pursue them, the longer you're not making the money from them. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. I know it probably looks like, what the heck is she talking about? But intuitively, I know some of you, this is exactly what you need to hear. And this is telling me it's going to work. Maybe you need to pay somebody to, do the work for you, or set whatever it is up for you. But, really think about, are you utilizing every opportunity and every potential to bring more money in? Maybe you don't want any more money coming in. That could be possible for some of you. That could totally be possible. Now, the other thing that I am seeing here too is like the past. You're looking at the past and you're using that to make present day decisions. And to some degree that can work, but not always. And sometimes you get caught in a vicious cycle of repeating the same patterns and behavior. And so you get similar results, but the thing is you don't have to get those results. Things can be different if you're willing to think and do differently. All right, Aquarius, so the thing is you've got a lot of money waiting for you. There's just something you need to do in order to unlock the flow. And you got to pay attention and realize that sometimes you're getting in your own way. All right, now here is where things are getting juicy, because excuse me, we have that Six of Wands, and that is a card of attracting a lot of attention. All right, Aquarius, you are the star of the show. But I also pick up that, whoa, cards are falling. Okay. I also pick up that you have to be careful, because sometimes when you attract a lot of attention, it distracts you from what you need to do. And then sometimes what happens is there's something that needs to be reevaluated or rebuilt or deconstructed or taken apart so you can start it over. All right, because that Tower card is a start over card. It's a card saying that there's something that you need to kind of step back from and understand that you need to reevaluate what really is going on here, because we're talking about money. Is there something that you need to redo, Aquarius? Because that's what I'm feeling. There's something you need to redo. And once you redo it and you do it better the second time around, or third or fourth, whatever it may be, that's when you're going to start seeing the success and the progress and the results and the solutions that you're looking for. Now, we also have that Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about, be careful about being too overly generous. Not that you can't share, but sometimes people have some unsavory intentions, especially when we're talking about things of value that you could be sharing. Right now, it could be tangible items. but it could also be things like knowledge, your time, your attention even. All right, so be careful with that, because you may not necessarily see it as valuable as it actually is, especially coming from you, Aquarius, because a lot of people look up to you, a lot of people like you, and a lot of people are drawn to you. And so you might think, oh, well, that's just how I am. But to other people, you, your energy, your essence, your presence is very valuable. All right, so you need to guard it and treat it as such. Now we also have that Queen of Wands. This means changes are happening in your physical space. And it could be anything. It could be maybe something changing in your house, renovations, maybe doing something in your yard. It could be anything. The other thing too is it also means that sometimes I see that Queen of Wands when something needs to be decluttered or something needs to be let go of. And because we're talking about money, remember, these are things that maybe you could sell, maybe you can give away for a, write-off or something like that. But paying attention to your physical space is going to benefit you financially or monetarily in some way. All right, so don't be afraid to let something go. Now, finally, we also have the Empress card. The Empress card is all about creativity. I do believe that you are going to be coming up with some new ideas, again, that could potentially make you a lot of money, Aquarius. I don't see those ideas taking off this year per se, but I do believe that sometime like in next summer is what I'm getting specifically. Next summer, there's something you're thinking about in October that you're going to be able to fully do in next summer. So it could be a business, it could be anything, investments, it could be anything. All right, so write your ideas down and know that there's going to be a time and a place where they will blossom into something for you. All right, so what else do we need to know for the sign of Aquarius? What do we need to know? All right. So communication is going to be strained at home in the second half of the month. Now, sometimes, we're talking about money here, and you're like, well, what does that have to do with money? Well, it has a lot to do, because sometimes people don't understand what you're trying to do and why you're doing it. All right. And this could be like a partner, or it could be somebody in your family. But there's going to be, seeing all these cards are in the reverse, so that's telling me that there's going to be some heavy financial conversations happening in the second half of October. Like I said, it could be with your significant other, or it could be with maybe your accountant, maybe, I don't know, your kids, whatever. The other thing I am getting here, this Page of Swords, this is an announcement about something being stopped or discontinued. But then again, it's not something permanent. All right, so again, it could be anything. It could be paying off a bill, but then you realize, oh, it's not quite paid off, because you know how sometimes you pay something off, but then they say, oh, but you still owe some interest. And you're like, okay. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing with that. Now, that Eight of Cups is an interesting card, because Aquarius, you're going to be walking away from something. Now, because remember, we're talking about money here, this is something that maybe you just feel is not worth the investment. All right, Aquarius, that's what I'm getting. You feel like it's just not worth the investment, and it is time to walk away. Now, sometimes it's better to cut your losses, or sometimes it's better to just realize you no longer want this, and it's time to keep it moving. Oh, look, we got the Tower card. Okay, we had the Tower card here, we had the Tower card here, right? So this is where you need to rebuild something or start over, whatever. But the very end of the month, things come together. This is a good card to see in the reverse, especially because you're getting it twice in your reading. All right, so Three of Wands, putting future planning on hold. You may not want to plan next year just yet. see how the remainder of this year plays out before you start making plans in 2025. That's what I'm getting, especially anything revolving around money. The 10 of Cups means ultimate success is coming your way. I don't think this is going to be a surprise for you, Aquarius, because the way your month is flowing, things do feel a little kind of, I don't want to say chaotic, but maybe just a little tense. But towards the end of the month, things finally fall into place, okay? We also have that Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords means that somebody is trying to take credit for something that you're doing, or trying to like piggyback attention off of you in some way. So be careful. It's not going to be anything that, you know, is detrimental to you. However, it is going to be annoying to you. We also have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a divine disconnection or a divine separation. Nothing ugly or nasty, but it's just you parting ways with something or someone. And it's not anything, like I said, nasty or ugly, but you know how when it's time to move on from something, and you do that very graciously and very cautiously. All right, Aquarius, so you've got a really good month here, all right? But at the beginning of the month, like I said, pay attention to how you might be getting in your own way, how you could be leaving money on the table just because there's something you may not want to do or maybe don't know how to do. But it's a really easy fix if you're willing to take the time to fix it, all right? Like I said, the second half of the month, you're going to be having some really heavy conversations as it relates to money with someone close to you or with someone that you really trust. It's not going to be ugly or nasty. It's just going to be some things need to be decided and things need to be said. Like I said, towards the end of the month, now this, I'm also picking up suddenly, I'm getting that this could be a decision that you make, Aquarius. And this could be something in your personal life. And it's a decision that I think you've been thinking about for a while, but you finally realize, okay, the end of October is, I need to do something with this, or I need to do something about this. Again, because we're focused on money, I do believe that it is something financially related, but it may not necessarily be that. It may be something that impacts your finances and your money indirectly. All right, so very interesting, Aquarius. But, you know, the thing is, Aquarius, is that you're in a very good position, but it could be better, right? So, you know, not that anything's horrifically wrong, but things could be better, and it won't take much from you to make them like infinitely better. All right, so think about that. Think about that. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Halloween oracle card. I love this deck. All right, so we've got the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Interesting. All right, where all things pause and begin again. Okay, so when I think about your reading and when I think about this tells me that there is going to be some time of pausing and then getting some clarity on some things and then starting up again. Because remember, you are rebuilding something, or you are starting over here. And maybe this starting over comes after a break, but it will resolve itself towards the end of the month or at the very end of the month. All right, Aquarius, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me, and we'll do it all again next month.